What's up, YouTube? I'm here with Volcanics to talk about the Guild War meta. Me and Volk were both in the Guild War tournament, so we do have a little bit of like insider knowledge about what's a good defense and what's a good offense, or what units to use. So we're here to share with you the meta.
Yeah, mostly. I think mostly the meta revolved around at the end Nodos defenses. For the most part, I guess at the beginning of um the season, it was mostly Nodos and what was it, Freerin and Fumir.
Yeah, Nodos, Freer, and Fumir, and the reason why these were Guild War or meta defenses is because the amount of RNG involved in these and the amount of different builds in these make it so that it is very difficult to scout, and you have like a
You're
higher
always at
chance
a
to get
risk,
one
right?
shield. Yeah, you're always at risk when
Because
attacking these.
what were people using to? It was Arunk, Basarunka,
Basarunka,
Sea
Sea
Phantom,
Phantom,
and
Polly,
Aki.
and Aki. Yes.
But this offense could also lose to the Fumir free run, depending on how the free run was built.
Yeah. If the free one was built on immunity and you miss the strip with Sea Phantom Poly, then you're in a pretty bad spot because you would have to first kill the Nodos off with one Aki S3 and then somehow survive. Because the free run will have immunity for the Aki S1, right? So
Yeah, there's also the counter build where people are building it was either counter Fumir, just so when you Aki'd Soulburned, you could get countered. Uh so that was a thing.
yeah. People usually not usually, but some of the builds for Fumir was that Fumir was on Dragon Knuckles, which is
The Milim artifact.
Miller's, yeah,
Yeah,
the minimum
it's a
artifact.
collab exclusive, so new players didn't have it.
Yeah, and that gives you innate counter, so you didn't have to build her a counter set, so you could build her super fast, like top speed with that, and you'll still have a chance to counter.
I think the other offense that was used into this was Zeo, ML so Shepherd Dian,
Hmm.
and ML Teu. Where is he? Successor Teu. So this only worked if um if it was what's it called? No holy sack. You could only use this if the notice was not on holy sack and it was a follow up comp.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing, right? You need like a really like safe you really need safe comp to if you're trying to like go in and try to scout, you need a really safe comp to scout, and these are not safe comps to scout at all.
Yeah,
I
these are
think the
mostly
only
follow
one that
ups.
yeah, I think the only one that was like even remotely close to it being an okay scout was the Christie, the Christie plus Aravi plus Ruel comp.
Yeah, the one that
Yeah, the
came at
Christie,
the end. But
yeah.
even that
Not,
wasn't okay because if the notice was not on welfare set, you would just lose.
yeah. If the notice was on warfare, you just lose. So it's super iffy. The one that I loved using myself, if it was scouted, of course, was Setsuka, Fat Cat, and Dragon King Sharoon. Because DK Sharoon, this will be had to scout it, of course. Fumir go first, proc the Dragon King Sharoon, and then it'll basically make everything nullify, or like nullify everything, because the node, I mean not nodos, the free run is gonna die regardless because of the buff from Dragon King Sharoon.
Yeah, I personally didn't use that. I think on this, I was mostly using the Arctic comp for the most part. Okay, so this was before what was it?
Before RNL.
Before RNL, right?
Yeah.
Was RNL just right after Nodos?
Uh
Or do we have anything in between that switched up the meta? Cause let me actually just check in game. Uh because I remember it just went from the Fumir to the Renax, or Rihanna and Lucilla in Nodos.
I don't think any new units came out for defenses, but maybe for offenses, maybe.
Yeah, I think for the most part this was it. Yeah, because it was so then after this it was Nodos, Renac for the same reason, and
Or no?
yep.
Yeah.
So the reason this was mostly the whole meta through the meta defense throughout the whole tournament was just as well the variation of builds. You didn't know if the Renac or RNL were fast. You didn't know if they were bruisers. You didn't know if the Notice was on Unity set with 3F. Um, you didn't know if it was Gleef trapped, if it was Delete Day
Or,
trap.
or if it was like Arius to just protect the two, right? So
Yeah. So this was probably the most meta defense. I think RNL coming out is the only reason Fleet made top three. I think that unit saved their accounts. I mean, saved their run just because being part of Fleet, we probably have some of the better geared accounts to run this defense and to
yeah,
scout
yeah,
it.
yeah. So let's talk about some of the variations of the builds. For me, one of the build that I use is RNL on top speed on Symbol of Unity, so that if you decide to evasion shenanigans this, you still have a chance to lose straight up. Um, and then my Rinnock was 30,000 HP on some sort of artifact. I forgot what artifact she was on, but the thing is that she was super tanky. So if you brought Harsetti in, or like Zero Harsetti, there's a chance that Renak will just straight up live and destroy your team on turn two. And then my Nodos was on Arius to just help the Renak survive.
Yeah. So I actually had a what was it called? I actually had a RNL on the Crescent, and I had a 40k Nodos or 38k Nodos on Bastion of Hope. I mean Bastion of Felucia with a Renac, a tank Renac with Secret Sword Art, just to bait the Harsetti comps. The Zio
See.
Harsetti Ludwig,
Yeah, ZR said
because
level was on the.
even if your RNL wasn't the best, she can really solo that team, that that Zio Harsetti team. The comp was Zio. Oh, I guess we have to clone him. I don't know why the things aren't working. Wow. Can you delete this? What the? Uh. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Sea Phantom. Okay. So it was Zio. Uh. When we say Ludwig, we mean ML Ludwig
yeah,
and Harsetti. But this comp was also kind of cash because you needed a max freer and artifact
yeah. You need a
to
max
make it
Freer
work.
artifact. Also, if you're doing this attack into the Renak Arnel Nodos, make you guys you had to make sure that your Harsetti speed and your Zeo speed, I mean, and your Ludwig speed is, or you have to make sure that your Harsetti is base speed, because I know somebody, okay, I know somebody who went in with a 200 speed Harsetti because he thought that that was okay, and then his Ludwig was base speed, and guess what happened? He got cut
Yeah, Ludwig.
because his Ludwig didn't push up high
Yes, you
enough.
need to be base speed. So the comp we used in Fleet, because we were a bunch of pigs, was top speed RNL on Symbol or Ascended Axe, which was the hit chance artifact. Watch your Shuri. Can this load? Hello? I guess it can't load. Why is it doing this?
I don't know.
Okay, well, watch your Shuri and Commander Pavel.
I think that is literally what us in Only Ducks were using too, because of course this had to be like you had to be like really piggy on RNL. You had to be
You
like
had to be
320
330.
plus or
330
yeah
plus.
330 plus yeah.
Your watch your Shuri had to be 270, 85 crit chance on the 100% hit chance EE. Your
Uh
Commander
huh.
Pavel had to be like almost 6k attack, max
Yeah,
crit damage with symbol
your
or
command probably had to be
Misha.
giga. Yeah, because you have to kill the Notice with the Pavel. If you miss the kill, if you miss kill on a proof of valor Notice, you just lose.
Yes, and you also need the Commander Pavel EE for the extinction.
Yeah, for the
So
extinction,
you
just
would
in case they're not a proof of
S2
valor.
the Renac. So with RNL S3, your Pavel goes, he kills off the Renac. You S3 the Nodos. Your Watcher pushes up twice because of the 2 kills, and then you S3 RNL and it's done.
Oh, the reason why Watcher pushes it is because the Watcher is on Sash
Yeah,
with
Sasha.
the CR push.
But this comp was very, very pig. Like, I think we had enough to if people had 30 out of 30 RNL defenses, like RNL Renek, we could scout them with using this comp.
And I think it was like you if you did not have like a good RNL and Pavel and Watcher Sherry, I think only Dux was like you cannot attack this. You got to wait for the other people to attack
Yes,
this.
we were the same. If you
Yeah.
couldn't if you couldn't scout it, you had to wait for
or
somebody
or if
else.
or if it was scouted, I think I because I don't have a Dark Corvus, but I think there was a Dark Corvus team into this as well.
It
It
wasn't
was
the
like
Dark
Dark
Corvus.
Corvus.
It was Basarunka. It was Basarunka, Salome, no, Yoha, Nurse Yoha, and Lite.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember this comp now. I remember this comp
But
because
the Lite had
Ducky.
to be like 28k HP, like 300 speed. This had to be like
Yeah,
280, 27k HP. And then your boss is just max tank holy sack.
the boss is the very important one because I believe the boss had to be max tank on Holy Sack plus it had to be on reversal set so that when it revives it pushes up
Actually, some of the
just so that
fleet
it
guys
works.
weren't on reversal set, but yes, that
Oh
reversal
really?
set would work. Yeah, but some of them were
Okay,
just triple set, and it worked fine.
gotcha. Because for it to be giga safe, it had to be reversal set just in case the Renak was super fast as well and would cut the uh Boss Runcon revive.
There was another team. I'm looking through the fleet logs, but we're so pegged that most of these are just Watcher Shuri. Um,
Uh
oh, the other one, if it was scouted, it was Assassin Cartuja. So Fat Cat, um, Savior Aiden, hello,
oh yeah. I was using this
and
team
then
this
Setsuka.
yeah.
If this thing would load, be great. Hello. Okay, so this was the other comp, but it had to be scouted. No hit chance artifacts, and
Yeah, no
you
hit
could
chance
run
effect,
this.
and I think the Nodos had to not be on Proof of Valor too, because or on a whole or on Holy Sec, because I think the play here was to Savior Aiden Soburn or Savior Aiden S3 the Nodos and just
No,
straight
the
up one shot
Renak.
the
You
Nodos.
you kill the Renak first, and then you just dodge, and Arna always goes into Saber Aiden. You need a
Oh,
14k
okay.
14k HP Aiden with max damage. So you sober an S3 the Renak, you one shot it, you get your stats back, and then your team just evades and kills off
Gotcha.
everything.
Yeah.
Um, there was another comp. I can't quite remember. I think it was Estelle Ruel plus one.
though, Ruel. The only plus one I can think of is a Ravi.
Yeah, I can't remember, so I'm probably not gonna put it. Because let's not let's not spread misinformation. All right. So the other unit that came out at the end of the season that kind of worked on defense was Ludwig. I don't know if only Ducks made any defenses with the Ludwig.
Oh yeah, I did. I made a defense with Ludwig. It didn't work out well, but uh, I think that was
So
just me.
there was so the meta one was uh the new Ludwig, of course. Arbiter on counter, right? Counter
Mhm,
lifesteal. No, lifesteal on the crescent. And you made him
mhm.
tanking, and then you put the Ludwig on guiding light, and then you put either Lua, um, same guiding light, max effective, max tank, or Sea Phantom Poly.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, where's my Sea Phantom? Oh.
Yeah,
And
I think my build was the Lua, RB, and Luddy one.
yeah, and it actually worked decently if people weren't prepared for it.
Hmm.
I think in terms of I guess it's just a trial point unit. In terms of the defenses, that's probably the most meta defenses.
Yeah, these are the most meta defenses, and yeah, but how Volk was saying, this team comp only works because people were caught off guard with at first with the Ludwig on Guiding Light because you automatically assume that you see the Ludwig on his own artifact to generate souls, right?
Yeah,
But
so you get nuked.
yeah, it kind of doesn't matter in Guild Wars. It just matters that he doesn't get hit and survives, right? So that's why it's on Guiding Light and caught so many people off guard.
Okay, I do have to give a shout out to Christy. I think this unit is
Oh, that unit
probably
is giga busted.
MVP, bro.
Yeah, that unit is
MVP SSS tier.
this Christie unit is insane, and I would I wish he could build more of her, or like supposed to change more of her, but I think he can only supposed to change once, right? Or one
Yeah,
Christie.
well, you didn't need her specialty change. Because all you wanted her for was for the ER. Because you were bringing
Oh,
her
does your
into
does your
yeah,
ER work with the base as
yeah,
well?
yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
I
okay, I
have
didn't
like
know that.
3 other Christies because of Rift, where I just friendship farmed them. And
Uh huh.
yeah, so I just have them. Yeah, it just works on her base form as well. The
Got-
SC gives you the specialty change and all the other like push up and stuff.
Gotcha, gotcha. So yeah, if you get Chrissy, you need if for like really high tier levels of Guild War, you probably want like at least 3 copies of her so that you get one for each attack in case she dies. Because Christy is just that good. Christy's just that good.
I think our war against Full Mina, yeah, they killed a bunch of Christies.
Yeah, yeah. I think so for the let's go into the attack for the Ludwig, RB, and Lua. I think one of the ones that we used was the Christie plus Nodos plus one.
Uh, was this the Christy Noto's young Senya, or was it Christy Noto's
I forgot who the plus one
Roel?
was. I think it was Raw. I think it was Raw, but I forgot who I honestly forgot who the
Oh, it
plus
is
one
Roel.
was
I had to
because
check because Fleet also used it.
yeah, because the Christie Nodos just carries, right? So
I think the one I used was Christy Shepherd. Oh, we have her over here. Shepherd Deanne, and then and Header and Amiki, her especially changed.
and Amiki.
Yeah, and then this comp is what I used, but it was very sketchy.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was. Can you explain to me how that would work? Would you put Amiki in the back?
Yeah, so you put Hameki in the back with Uberi's Tooth, and you
Uh-huh.
put the end just ER build, right? And you just want the end for the dual attacks.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Okay, I see, I see.
but it's very scary if your Amiki just stands still and doesn't counter. Because you kind of,
Okay,
if
okay.
there's Giga Tank, there's a chance you don't kill. I think I brought it into I actually have the screenshot. I brought it into a 20k RB, a 27k Ludwig, and a 28k Sea Phantom Poly, and it was looking very sketchy, if I do
Yeah.
say so myself.
Yeah, I would say this one is just sketch purely based that like the Ludwig could be super high F and
The,
still
no, the
tag
problem
the
is if
Git.
they're base speed, it's super sketchy because you could take so many turns. If you have the CR on the Amiki specialty change,
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see
that you
now. I see
die.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You cycle out of your immortality.
Yep.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For me, I never tried that team. I just did the
I
Christy
do not
Noah.
recommend it, bro. It's so bad. I should probably remove it from the meta offense.
Yeah, the Christie Notice one is just super good because you build Christie all ER, and then you build Notice with like a little bit of ER, or put just a little bit of ER, just so that it could like withstand the Giga Max
I think the
effectiveness
best comp
Ludwig's.
was a mid Vildred, normal Vildred, and Akane. I think Akane is also one of the MVPs of the season just because there's so much revival.
Yeah, Hekate was used a lot, especially with Salome. If you we there was many times in the Guild War tournament where we just Hekate Salome a team, and that was probably just it.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. I think was there any other team we used? I don't think so. I think this is mostly like. I mean, I guess if you're fighting Seti, you also bring Hekate. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
is there any other like Giga meta defense that I can think of on the top of my head? I don't
Uh,
think so. I think most of them just fell out of meta once RNL came out.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
if
You, like, you
you
could,
didn't have RNL, Renak, Nodos on your team, you weren't making it through
you weren't either in
the
the
tournament. Yeah.
tournament, or you were definitely not in one of the main towers though. I will say that if you're in the main tower, you had to have these um better defenses if you wanted to be in
Yeah,
one of the
you kind
main
of
towns.
didn't want to get trial point farmed, so
Yeah.
you needed a lot of RNG.
Oh, speaking of trial point farm, let's go to the trial point units, right? I think we already got the most used unit, which is Christie in there. Christie is
Dude, the
great for trial
site
point farming.
is having. I think Sinful was good.
Sinful is good. What you got Watcher Share in there? I think Ross was good as well. Ross was used quite a bit,
Oh, I
especially
didn't
with
use Ross myself.
the ones that we used was Ross plus I think it was like Ross plus Christie plus solo DPS carry in the back. That was one of the big ones. And
There
then
was Go ahead. I'm still thinking about the character. Oh, Eaton.
Eaton. Oh,
Eaton,
we didn't
yeah.
use Eaton, but we I could see how that could work. We didn't use Eaton, but I could see how that could definitely work.
I forgot
I
what
think
team
in
we
the
used it
place.
into, but we brought Eaton for the damage reduction. Oh, Arby. It was Arby, Freeran, Lady, and you brought Eaton, a Momo.
Oh yeah, A Mobile was a big one too for a trial point farming as well.
Yeah, you brought either Ian, a Momo, or Doris,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you brought them with Hekate. So you would kill Freeran first with the when they weren't on like the Freeran artifact, so they didn't have any shield. You would
Mm-hmm.
kill the Freeran first, and you could bring this comp to trial point farm.
Okay. Speaking of trial point farming, Did you guys ever use turn or guard or turn or guard? Because I remember there was a deflect comp going around with Yoha Biblis +1, but I'm not sure if you could go Yoha Biblis plus
It
turn
was
or
Johan
guard.
Biblis, Young Senya. That's what it was.
Yeah, Yoha Biblis Young Sin, and you use that for the RNL plus RB plus yeah, that was, I guess that was one of the defenses
That
too.
was the
RNL
Arbiter
RB
free
plus
run +1. Yeah.
yeah, and then you
No,
just
we
bring
didn't use
the
that.
that.
There was also a B Dom. We used B Dom a lot. So Bunny Dom.
I think we used BDOM for an RNL team that did not have Renak, but that was like at the very beginning of the Guild War. Like the first round of the Guild War tournament when people were still sleeping on the RNL Renak Nodos one, and people are still running RNL solo with some other stuff. We had a like 25,000 HP 2 point something K BDOM on Proof of Valor just to not die to the RNL, right?
Yeah. Dude, there was a comp we used where it was Alots, Camilla, and Strays. So
Oh yeah,
auxiliary
that
lots, uh like max speed auxiliary lots. Then we brought Camilla on Tachi, and then we brought Strays on Tooth. Oh, well, Strays not loading in.
I could see that working. What did you bring that team into?
Dude, I can't remember. It's the problem. I can't remember, but I remember we did it.
I could see this working into a I think it was I could see it working into a Yoha comp, right? Because it was like they'll have like top speed Yoha plus some sort of tank, right? Or some like Ross or some shit, some stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then your Oxlots just had to be faster than Yoha.
Yeah, I actually can't remember what it was into, but I do remember using it.
Dude, she's sitting right there on the side. Shooting Star Arcades. Shooting Star Arcades is a really good one for a trial point farming too.
Yeah. Is there anybody else? I know Veritas used Rima a lot. Apparently she
Rima?
has, yeah, apparently her kit is decent. I can't remember why they used it, but they did.
I've you got to tell me some secret tech with that because I don't think Only does use her at all.
Uh, s- Let me pull up on the game while you yap. So I'm pretty
I
sure
think
she resets cooldown, so they brought her into Lua.
right. She resets cooldowns and then I know she sleeps somebody, but that's about it.
Yeah, so she decreases cooldowns by 3 turns and gives increased attack for 2 turns.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that working into the Lua, yeah, the Lua comp where it like max resets somebody, right? Or
Yeah,
max
because of
resets
the
the
holy
person.
dude, this site is cooked. Um, I think that's it from us. I can't think of
Um,
any other trial points besides like speed imprints,
yeah, besides speed and print, I don't think anything else was
but like nothing
that.
super interesting.
Yeah, and then there are just some cases where you just needed like a random 3-star knight, I used Pillis in one of them because we just needed like a 3-star dark knight to tank something. But
Oh, I did see Pillis and Hustle.
yeah, it was Pillis or Hustle, one of the two. Because not personally that they were like BIS, but just because we needed a
Something
dark
pop
knight
damage.
to take. Yeah. Oh, you're thinking about the pop damage from Rocket Punch. Yeah, I
I
was
guess
just
you do
using
need
them
a
just
light bait, huh?
yeah.
I mean, all the speed imprints, right? I guess this Fire Shuri. Dude, can this? Holy dude, it's gonna be so scuffed. I think that's it, right? Am I missing anybody that you can think
There's
of?
there's one, but we didn't use it, but we could see the potential to it, which was co- uh what was her name? The blonde girl, Commander God. It was the 3-star blonde girl warrior that had a special change and got buffed. The one with ER. I forgot what her name was.
Oh, Commander Lorena.
Yeah. We personally didn't use her, but we could see the potential in her. Maybe if some cookers could
Oh, somebody used her
get
and then
something.
they died. I think it was AT. He died. He drew to a RV solo with this unit.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know
yeah,
if
yeah.
you've seen the
It's
screenshot that was floating
no,
around.
no, I didn't see the screenshot. No.
I will find it and I'll probably put it in the video if I can find it. But yeah, I think
Like in
that's
in theory, she should work because you need 3 hits to kill her. Plus, she can counter. Plus, she could lifesteal. Plus, she has a lot of damage, right? So, in theory, she could work, but you need to form like
oh,
a
you know
comp.
what defense we forgot?
Which one?
This only made it at the end. It was only at the
Oh,
end.
I was not at the end there. So, what was that?
So it was Fumir,
Wait, was Fumir allowed in the Guild War
Nodos,
tournament?
yes,
What the fuck?
RNL. So why this defense was good is because all the other scouts, um, all the scout comps we were using, the RNL, Shuri, uh, Cavill, you put her on Knowledge Seed, and then you have to go into the Nodos, or people weren't so used to it because she was allowed at the end. They would go into her in proc knowledge seed, then the notice would grant and get evasion buff. Like there was a
Yeah,
chance of him getting evasion buff, so the
that's so
cavalry would not
insane.
kill.
That's so insane that they would allow this unit at the end of Guild Wars. That's crazy because only Doug's got out I think around 16 or like top 16, right? So we got to top 16, then we got out. So by the time that Fumir was released, we weren't in the Guild War tournament. But that's crazy that they allowed that.
Yep. All right, I think that's everything we got, bro. Can't think of anything else. For the most part, I mean, at the end, this was the only difference.
Yeah,
Everything else was the same.
I think that was it. I think you can make a no. I was gonna say you could make an argument for Xeno, but we never. I don't think we use Xeno in the meta attacks as well.
I mean, while we're at it, let me just switch over to E7 and let me rescale this. I'm gonna switch over to E7 and just show off the Hall of Fame for the Guild War tournament.
Okay,
Congrats to Veritas. Uh Veritas winning the whole thing. I mean they didn't lose a single round during the normal season. And then in the tournament they just dominated. Then Palladium got
crazy.
second, of course, losing to Veritas. There's a couple sore losers. Won't say any
It's
names,
I
but
would say it's quite a feat for Palladia to come up to second place in the tournament as well because if you guys don't know, like throughout the entire Guild Wars season, Palladia was just like shit in the bed doing whatever, right? And then they're able to make top 30 right at the very end of the Guild War, and then they're able to make it all the way to second place, which is pretty good for
I
them.
mean, yeah, hats off to them for that. But you just lost to a better guild. No need to be sore losers. Also, Fleet coming in rank 3. Um,
It's pretty
Not much
good.
to say. All we did was just cleave every defense. Yeah, we're not that great of a guild, but we made it to third. Any closing
Yeah.
thoughts,
Only
Simpson?
nope. I think that's it. Yeah, I was just gonna say that only Ducks made it to top 16. There was a poll for either to push for top 8 or just leave it off at top 16, and we decided as a guild to just we done good enough. We're gonna stop at the top 16. So
How
I don't
many
even.
mystics did you get for that? 500?
Oh, we got 500.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
I'm not
got
gonna lie,
500.
dude. We got 800, and we got there first. Like,
Yeah, I think the Mystics is a complete scam for like how hard the tournament is or how stress inducing it is, because I know that there are some people uh in the uh in the guild, I mean in Discord, that's in call during the tournament for like 16 plus hours just comp checking and helping people, right? This
yeah.
is 16 plus hours,
I
by the
will
way.
say
Some
during the
people are in there for
season,
24.
I feel like a lot of guilds did get cucked out because of the whole camping situation.
Oh yeah, I've heard
But
about the
that's a
camping
topic for
situation.
another
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
People taking out forts on a purpose to not match up and not lose any ranking. Um, but
yeah.
then the
I've heard
opponent
about
they're
that as
supposed
well.
to match loses out on being able to get a chance at top 32.
Yeah.
The
A
server
big one for us.
instability
Oh
eating up
yeah, server
attacks.
instability. A big one for Only Ducks was that we were at rank 28 when we were supposed to fight a guild, and then the server and then the glitch happened where
It eats up your
we
attacks because of the instability.
no, not the eats up attack. We weren't
You weren't
it glitched
matched.
us out. Yeah, we weren't matched
Oh,
basically.
that's because the guild you were facing took out somebody from the stronghold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
I see. I
wasn't.
see.
People thought it was because people were changing defenses. It wasn't that. There is that bug where it randomly just kicks somebody out of your tower and you're 29 out of 30. But there's also people intentionally doing it. So if you were gonna match them, like the last day of Guild Wars before the tournament bracket was decided, Fleet was supposed to face somebody, and we
Yeah.
didn't match into them because they took out the stronghold.
Yeah, we were only Dust was stressing out because we were ranked 28, which means we had to win the next one in order to be in the top 30 for the Guild War tournament, right? But then that whole fiasco happened. But somehow we went from rank 28 to rank 26. So I guess it happened to a lot
No,
of the
that
other
just means a
guilds in the
lot of
top
people
30.
camped out, and the
Yeah.
ones that didn't camp out either lost or
Or moved up like we did.
yeah,
Yeah.
like Arcadia lost to Fomina.
Damn.
But yeah, like I said, aggressive Veritas for winning. Uh,
Yep. Grand Veritas.
I
The
think next season
toss.
Fleet might be going for rank one. I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe it's time to get a Gilbert frame since we can't get a legend win in RTA.
I think only Ducks is super chill. I think the Gil leader Ducky is super chill. But yeah, we usually have a poll at the very end of the Guild War
I
season to
think
see if we're
y'all.
gonna be
I think
top
y'all
30
should
or
aim
not.
for top 32. I think only Ducks is pretty strong. Top 32 should be a breeze.
Yeah, we
For
definitely
y'all.
could. Yeah, we definitely I think we got to top 32 just
I
without
mean,
like
just getting to
trying.
top 32. Uh, you get your 500 mystics get out, right?
Right, right.
I think once you're in like quarter, semi, and finals, it's where the tournament starts to be stressful, and then you actually have to start comp checking. I think if
Yeah,
your
yeah.
guild is competent enough in the round of 16, uh, you can get through. Like we fought this Japan guild, and we just
Yeah,
destroyed them.
That Asian Guild fucking destroyed us.
I think
Oh,
Elise
wait, no,
Garden was probably one of his or toughest opponents in
yeah.
general. And then I mean Veritas they just slam dunked us. Like no point in trying.
Yeah. But yeah, all in all, I think Guild Wars in and of itself is a pretty fun
It does bring
game mode.
it makes Discord super active. It's actually
Oh yeah,
great. It
100%.
does have a lot of flaws. Like we talked about the whole camping and all
Yeah, yeah.
that. But in general, I think it does bring the
It
guild
does bring the
together.
guild together. It
Yes.
does bring the guild like actually like fucking 12, 15 plus people on the call at the same time for like hours on end. That's really good.
I think for Fleet, we didn't really do VC calls, but we did flame a lot of our guildies uh when they showed their builds and they were missing sets.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's alright.
we only VC call like at the end, or like yeah at the end of the Guild Wars season to get into the top 32, and during the tournament. That was the only time we had like really hardcore VC. Other than that, it's just you doing whatever.
All right, well, that's it from us, YouTube. This is like the Guild Wars tier list or our analysis on what units were used the most as top 32 guilds, Fleet being top 3, Only Ducks being top 16. Um, yeah. Any closing thoughts, Stimson, from you about the tier
Nope,
list?
I think we pretty much covered everything, and then hopefully we get new characters that kind of shakes up the meta, the Guild War meta later
Oh,
on. I
Vera's
think.
looking like it's gonna shake up. I think
I haven't seen her kit yet, so I have to
I
go
will
and check
let
that
you
out.
investigate.
Yeah, I'll investigate that, see how it goes.
All right.
All right,
See you
but
guys later.
thanks. You too. Peace.